Today I'm going to show you something that you've probably never seen before, the grand opening of McCarran International Airport of 1974, little program, pamphlet, whatever you want to call it. Surely there's not too many of these around. Before we get to the pamphlet, let's go into the McCarran Airport, some of the history. The Anderson Field was first opened in 1920, but we're going to be talking about McCarran now. McCarran was actually not really McCarran Airport until I believe, what was it, 1968. Yeah, the airport was renamed McCarran International Airport in 1968, but then there was two expansions, one in 1970 and one in 1974. So the little program that we're going to be looking at today is from 1974. That would be the second expansion construction of gates A and B. So a lot of, Las Vegas really grew in the 1950s because of the Rat Pack. Hollywood is magical, and during the 1950s with Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra, they were able to convince everybody in the world to come, basically in America, to at least come to Las Vegas and spend their money. And let's look at the program. Now, the first thing that shocked me was Tom Weisner there. Now, I personally knew Tom Weisner because when I worked as a pit boss at the Sahara in the early 90s, like 20 years after this, Tom Weisner would come into the Sahara, take out a marker, play blackjack just about every day because Tom Weisner owned Big Dogs. Big Dogs was a big bar right there on Las Vegas Boulevard, right across the street from Sahara. So anyhow, all he had to do was walk across the street, get a marker, play blackjack. So again, McCarran Airport is ran and governed by political entities. And in this world we live in today, the politics, the people who get to play politics are usually the rich people who own businesses, millionaires. And it's sad, but McCarran has 1,600 acres of land, it says here. Back to like this airport is run by the government, but the problem, like I said, is the people who get to play in government are millionaires and the people that the billionaires pick. And do I need to go off on a rant here that the rich is getting richer and the poor are getting poorer? I probably should go off on a rant because in 1974 it was not that bad. Guys like Tom Weisner and these rich guys, they tried to put people like me to work. If you were a Caucasian male from Ohio or Pennsylvania or Michigan, they tried to give you an opportunity. Today, there's just no opportunities for my people. And it's sad, so I don't want to turn everybody off, but this is McCarran International Airport, 1974. And I got to put one more jab in there. I mean, come on. Obama screwed up the whole damn thing, didn't he? Obama pulling these people out of welfare, putting them in government jobs. It's not good news like it was back in 1974. The beauty of 1974 was damn Americans had jobs back then. Okay, look at this damn thing here. This thing here, this metal detector. Is that cool? Now that's actually a cool looking metal detector. Okay, here's what the young kids may not know. In 1974, this is how you got on an airplane. You walked out there on the airport. You walked out there and you got on the damn airplane. It felt like you were getting on an airplane. The kids are missing so much today. Today, they put you through the airport. You have to go through all these government people putting their hands all over you. They're basically violating you. Right as soon as you get into the airport, they violate you. You're stuck in there with all these cameras all around you. You feel like it's so ugly. To get on an airplane today, it's so ugly. Back then, it was actually an experience. It was a good experience. You were out there in the fresh, clean air. You climbed into the airplane. You thought you were going on an adventure. Today, when you go to the airport, you're entering a nightmare. Yeah, I don't think the government officials are going to like this video too much, but we don't really give a shit, do we? Us poor people have had enough. And just for the record, I'm making this video on January 20th, 2021. This is kind of a sad day in America. It's you know, broken into half. They're forcing Donald Trump out. They're kicking Donald Trump out of the White House. Joe Biden walks into the White House today, the whole country split down the middle. Anyhow, that's what I'm making this video. America is falling apart as I speak. These are the numbers, and these are the people, these are the companies that flew out of the McCarran in 1974. You'll notice Hughes Air West there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Howard Hughes' company. You got Delta, TWA. Now, a few years, I think, I don't know exactly what year it was after this pamphlet was made, they deregulated the airports. And I don't know, I don't actually have the facts there, but here are the facts in 1973. Hughes Air West had almost 900,000 people going through that airport. United Airlines had 1.2 million.